So the Mosaic Initiative is the diversity and inclusion arm of the American Advertising Federation Toledo chapter. Historically, in our industry, the decision makers, the organizers, the content creators, they've all been white, straight, able-bodied men. The diversity and inclusion efforts of AAF are very important in making sure that everyone who is able is given the same opportunity to show off their skills, submit creative, be a part of the decision-making process, be behind the scenes and in front of the camera. So how do you qualify for a Mosaic Award? The formula is relatively simple. You have to have done something related to art, marketing, or media. And it has to include a variety of people or a group that has not historically been given the opportunity or the chance. For example, you can have a diversity effort for your organization, but not have anything to do with the art and advertising industry. That does not qualify. You could be a part of the art and advertising industry or do an effort related to that, but it has nothing to do with diversity or bringing different people to the table. That does not qualify. So if you marry those two together, if you have an effort that surrounds marketing or advertising or art in any way, and you're purposely using people who have not historically been included in those types of efforts, whether that be from a different ethnic background, different sexual orientation, differently abled, if you start to use those people and purposely seek them out where they have not been included before, the marriage of those two things qualifies you for this award. So there are two types of Mosaic Awards. One is for creative works, which you submit via our platform just like the rest of the Addies. The other is a nomination award, and those awards fall into 4 different categories. One is multicultural talent in advertising content creation. So that's basically the use of a variety of different people in the behind the scenes work and in front of the camera. The second is Mosaic Champion, which is an overall diversity and inclusion champion or supporter of those efforts in their community related to art and advertising. The third is Most Promising Multicultural Student, which is the award given to a student who is championing for diversity on and off campus. And then the last category is our Mosaic Educator Award, which is a teacher, professor, workshop presenter, someone who is educating students or those who want to learn more about the art, advertising, and media industry. So if you have done any efforts related to diversity and inclusion in the art, advertising, or media spaces, feel free to toot your own horn. Let us know exactly what you've done and what impact that you've made so that you can consider yourself. Now, if you don't want to toot your own horn and want someone else to be included, go ahead and nominate someone else for this award as well. There are a lot of people who would love to support their friends who are doing big things in art and media, and we would welcome you to give us that information about who they are so that you can support your colleagues. So let's debunk some myths about the Mosaic Awards. Myth number 1, you have to be a person of color to qualify. You absolutely do not have to be a person of color to qualify for this award. Whoever is doing the diversity and inclusion work, whoever is making sure that those who normally would not get the chance are brought to the table or given an opportunity, you could be purple for all we care. It doesn't matter your race or background. It just matters that you're doing the work to make sure that all are included. Myth number 2. You have to be a large company to qualify. Untrue. If you're a one-person show, have a small team, or a large corporation, all qualify for this award. Remember, it is the person who is intentional about making sure that all are brought to the table who we're looking to honor. At the end of the day, most of the time, flexibility plays a large role in being able to reach various audiences. If you have a one-person business that you're running, you might be able to more freely interact with communities that have not been exposed or highlighted as much as others. So don't discount your company size. Make sure that you consider yourself to be on the same level as a large agency when thinking about this award. It is open to all. Myth 3. You have to make a big impact in order to qualify for this award. That also isn't true. Getting to the point of having a truly diverse industry is going to take baby steps. We've been in this position for a long time with the same people being the decision makers and the shot callers. It's going to take some time for that to be reversed and for us to have a truly inclusive industry. So if you're making any small step, whether that is educating your small team about learning about other cultures, whether that is reaching out to diversify your client base, don't discount those efforts. All of it works together to make sure that we're reaching the full goal of making sure that our industry represents the communities that we serve. So take your small efforts, Make sure that you're telling us about them, and you never know, you just might be a winner.